Hey guys, we are back with a new episode of Toke Tarot. I am your host, Sarita Savage, co-founder of Astro Haze and spiritual activist. And I am so excited about this new moon that we have in Pisces. This new moon in Pisces is a water sign. So if you haven't started to feel in the flow, start to position yourself to get there, because that is the energy that the Pisces bring. Also, some important things to know: this new moon is going to be coming up at 5:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on March 13th. Okay, the sun, the moon, and Venus is also in Pisces. So you might have noticed an increase in your intuition, an increase in synchronicities, and you may have noticed that some of your manifestations have been coming in almost like at lightning speed, to the point where like you think something and then that's what it is. You look up and you get the email, you get the phone call, you get the Clubhouse invite. It's just happening for you. So what is important here is that you are moving into a very nice ease season. So embrace this Pisces energy that is coming in. Okay. Now, before we get into the new moon reading, this is going to be a 5-card spread. I did, briefly meditate just on this reading, just so that I could be as open and receptive to messages in spirit and translate that information to you guys as well in the best possible way. And there were 3 words that came up. The first word was healing. The second word was hope. And the third word was happiness. So healing, hope, and happiness. So think about what those 3 words mean for you. For some, it could mean literally that you're undergoing a healing process. It could be internal healing that you're doing, or it could be external healing that you are doing. For others, it's about, just having hope. Having hope, keeping the faith, and knowing that though some things may be taking longer than what you wanted, that doesn't mean that they're not happening. Everything has a divine time. And then the other one was happiness. And I think in all of this, in healing and in hope, if you can have that vibration of happiness and joy going on, and like expectancy, it will help your manifestations come a lot faster. Okay, so healing, hope, and happiness. All right. Now, what I am smoking on today is a strain called Peanut Butter Breath. This is a sun-grown hybrid strain, and it is very good if you have anxiety, if you have a lot of stress, and if you want to just kind of get into a easy vibe. Okay, you're still able to stay focused and do tasks at hand, but it does give you a very nice euphoric feeling, and it is one of my favorite strains. Let's get into some cards that I pulled earlier, right before I started this. This is from Cal Gray's Angel and Ancestor Oracle deck. So the first card we got was the White Witch, and the message is to be the light. The second card we got was the Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. And then the last card we got was the Elder, and the message is move beyond ancestral patterns. Okay, so what I thought was like really, really interesting about this is that in the middle here is this broken arrow, and this broken arrow symbolizes, again, peace. War is over, the fighting has stopped. This is a time to figure out how you can usher in these conversations of peace. And maybe for you, it really is about bridging the gap between you being the white witch and staying in this really great high energy of peace, and you still respecting the elders in your life and the wisdom that they have, but recognizing that it's okay to formulate your own opinions and live your life by your own defined values, right? It doesn't mean that you love them any less or that you want to be disrespectful and hurtful. However, you have come to your own understandings about things and situations, and you are wanting to walk in that truth and be that light. So I think the important thing here is that you need to maintain that light. This is not about you being combative. This is just about you holding the space, recognizing like when to hold them and when to fold them. I can't remember who said this quote, but I've had it forever, and it goes something like, I don't have to attend every argument I'm invited to. I don't have to attend every argument I'm invited to. And sometimes our elders are stuck in their ways, and they are just not receptive to change. It might take some time. You have to be the judge of that, but you cannot lose your peace, right? Because you have to embrace the energy of that. I mean, this is a sign that Spirit is saying, we want you to flow in the circle of life. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want. We don't want you to get all up in arms and all out of wax about this kind of thing. And even, with this elder, for some elders, it's not about you. They could be receptive to the information that you're sharing, but it just needs to come through another vessel. So perhaps you can see how you can bring information to your elders in a different way. Which leads me to our partnership with LeafWell. Yes, Estro Hayes has partnered with LeafWell on the Elder's Guide to Medical Cannabis. And this is a 3-page downloadable guide. Go to estrohayes.com, and all you have to do is put in your name and your email address, and you can download this quick guide with expert advice from medical professionals on the common ailments that cannabis has been known to treat, the common myths surrounding cannabis, and also how to get your medical card online. This is a free guide, but this is information that our elders need, and some of our elders are not going online to get the tea. So it is up to us to bring that information to them. And these are, again, trusted doctors who have offered up this information in this free guide for you. So go to Estro Hayes and get your guide today. With that said, let's get into the main nitty gritty. Titty committee. See, it's coming in strong. That peanut butter bread. Okay. So we are going to look at where your energy is during this new moon, what you need to be doing during this time. Also, looking to see some things that you may not have known were coming your way. So what else is trying to manifest that you may not have considered? Before we start, take a couple of deep breaths. Okay, and set your intention for this new moon. So you can write it down. You can breathe it in, then blow it out. Release it. But, this is the time to set your intention. Already? Okay. So what this new moon has in store for me. So the first thing that we have here is the Hermit. So this is actually saying that, you're going to be doing some self-reflection, going inside. You're going to be spending some time just on your own, preparing for, spring. We have the upcoming equinox, and that is, that time that's spring and you're ready to step out. So this is a time that, you're really going in and preparing. This is a time that things are going to be revealed to you spiritually that will help you as you continue journeying on through this phase. So be open and receptive to intuitive hits. Be open and receptive to trusting yourself more during this time. And your energy during this new moon is, some of y'all are really feeling it. Y'all are like, give it to me. I have been working on my fitness. I have been working on my spirit. I have been working on staying balanced, and it is showing. It is showing. Other people can see it. You, most important of all, you feel good about where you are and what you're doing. And, all of the stars are aligning, and like, you know it. You know it. Okay. So what do you need to be doing during this new moon? So we got the Four of Swords in reverse. Now, if it were upright, it would definitely be a sign, for some of you guys, it's time to rest, it's time to let some things go, and it's time to release. I think this is a sign for many of you, and, this is a general read. So, take what applies to you and your situation, and then, leave the rest. But for many of you, you've done so much of that releasing, and it's even a sign that pent up energy, any blockages that you may still be going on, you can release them. This is the time to just let that stuff go. You're almost, it almost looks like they're rising up, but again, in this beautiful structure, this spiritual institution, if you will, but you're rising up, this beautiful gold here, and you've got this sword here that is now all illuminated. So if you are still feeling as if you're not ready to step out, you're not ready to make the next move, this is the time that you should be looking to do that. And as you go within with the Hermit, ask yourself those questions. What do I need to let go of during this month? Okay. And have I truly let it go? And if so, can I have a sign? It's okay to ask for those signs, and those signs might come through your dreams and through synchronicities and through your journaling and scripting. So be open and receptive to how your answers are manifesting in your life. Okay. And something that wants to manifest in your life, we got the Knight of Wands reversed. Can you see that? Okay, better. So this is also some kind of repressed energy for some folks. So what wants to manifest is you want to move forward. You want to move forward fast. You want to see some immediate changes. You want to see some things coming through, but there could be this real sense that you don't fully trust yourself. So you really are going to have to let this Piscean energy, let this water flow so that you can move the way you need to move and come in confident and strong and assured. Like you've been doing some of this work. For some of you, you have, and for others of you, you're starting to go through that change, but also know that it doesn't have to be stressful. It doesn't have to be so hard. Your intention is to learn and grow from these experiences, right? So that you can move forward. The Knight is protective. The Knight is confident. The Knight comes in to save the day. This Knight is on fire with this wand right here, this beautiful white horse, pure, going in on fire, passion and desire. So what passions and desires, even think about that, are you not letting come out because you are feeling as though it's not possible, you're too old? What about this could happen and that could happen. I mean, I would even suggest write out all the scenarios. Write out 3 possible scenarios that could happen: the good, the bad, the ugly, and the if I had care in the world, because that's the energy that you want to embody. So go within, during this month, so that you can get those insights and recognize that it doesn't have to be so stressful and so hard. Okay. Now, how can you focus your attention to bring your desires to reality? So you got the Judgment card. So this is one of, several major arcanas, which means big changes are coming your way this month. And, for some of you, you're just not trusting your intuition. You're not trusting that what you want is possible for you. And it kind of goes back to those 3 words that I said earlier: hope, healing, and happiness. You have to have hope that things will work out in your favor. And if they don't work out in your favor, that something bigger and better will be coming. That if they don't work out in your favor, maybe they did work out in your favor and something else is assured to come your way. This sword is here again to help you kind of cut through that. But there's so much of this like energy that is pent up that you can't, it's pent up. So you can't see, to the truth of the matter. You can't see to the heart of the matter. And justice, is weighing all the options, all the moral options too. So, there is pent up energy here. And I think that's interesting because, we are coming out of a time where things were like happening rapidly. There could have been a lot of confusion. And even like right now, you're trying to like tie up some last minute, some loose ends and things like that. But trust that you are really flowing, and take the time to pause for a second and reassess where you are and get some help from, the divine realms. All right. Let's pull, see if we have some action steps from the Work Your Light. Okay, so we got you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So if you are looking for a sign to trust yourself and that, you're on the right path, this is it. Now, this is not for everybody because for some of you, y'all already know that y'all doing the ding dang thing. So this is, this is also confirmation for you too. If you are overthinking or, again, maybe everything hasn't manifested itself fully, keep facing your true north. Your true north. Okay, so there you have it. I hope that this reading resonated with you. Thank you for joining me today. Ooh, get you right back there. Happy new moon. And make sure that you guys leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out our Elder's Guide to Cannabis on astrohaze.com.